everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a wedding guest get ready with me. Lyle and I have a wedding this afternoon. We are in upstate New York, so we're about an hour and a half from the city. So we drove up this morning, we dropped Janie off, we're boarding her for the very first time, which just made me so emotional, but I think she's probably having fun. She's such a social dog and she loves playing with other dogs. So hopefully she's just having fun with her friends. But yeah, we're here. I am wearing the pink dress. So I showed you guys me basically contemplating wearing this dress as a wedding guest and getting it altered. So yeah, now I'm gonna wear it. I'm so excited and I'm gonna get ready. So I'm just gonna talk to you while I'm getting ready because I feel like as a wedding guest, it's a different look and it's a lot more effort and time than it is just getting ready on a normal day, because obviously you want to look your best, you want to show up for the couple and put in some effort and be respectful. So the first thing I'm just doing is removing what makeup I do have on here, because I just wore a little bit of makeup for the drive up. So I'm using the Bioderma micellar water. I have the mini travel version. I just love the travel versions of things. A big mirror in front of me, a little mirror here. I just took off my face makeup, but I left my mascara on because that's just going to be a whole other hassle to take off. I have one bag for my skincare and then one bag for my makeup. I had to bring so much more makeup than you usually would need. I actually am going to put a little bit of moisturizer on. I have this travel mini size of the Violette FR Boom Boom Milk. I've talked about Violette on so many of my videos. She is a French makeup artist and this is my favorite moisturizer ever. And they just started selling her brand at Sephora, so I was talking about it for the Sephora sale. Starting with foundation, the foundation I like to use for special occasions is the Dior Forever foundation. This one is in like the bottle that's almost like mattified a little bit, and I like to put it right on top of the brush and then a little dab. This is a really beautiful foundation. It's so natural looking and I just feel like I got a really good shade match for this one, so I feel like that helps as well too. Speaking of shade match, I did do some self tanner this morning. So as with self tanner, you have to exfoliate first and shave the day before, so I did that yesterday, and then this morning when I woke up I took a quick shower and did the self-tan. It was Tan Luxe. I really like that one. It's called The Water. Everything I'm talking about, by the way, I will leave in the description box as always. But yeah, Tan Luxe The Water, they have two. One is a light medium and one is like a medium dark. The light medium is super light. The medium dark is still pretty light. It's very natural and it's just a good product. If you're like me and you just don't do self-tan or like fake tan that often, and you are like really conscious about that and want to like only have a natural look, Tan Luxe The Water is perfect for you. Especially if you're a beginner at it as well, because some self-tanners, and by the way, this is the concealer that I use. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 2 Vanilla, and then I use their little brush. This is like the best brush for concealer. It's like so small and compact. So I like to do my foundation, let it like set and like seep into my face before I go like dragging other things over it, and I move on to my eyes while that's setting. So this is my favorite eyeshadow palette. I've always said that, probably always will for a long time. This is the Dior Backstage Eye Palette in the cool tone. So it's kind of like purpley shades. It also comes with an eye primer is in this corner and then the eyeliner is in this corner. So it's like your whole eye look in one, and it's just so natural. So I like to mix these two pink shades on also a Dior eyeshadow brush. As you guys know, when it comes to beauty for me, I am very much the mindset of skincare first, makeup second, and very, very natural looks. This is why I liked the brand Glossier so much, because that is like totally their motto. I really think that makeup is best and the most flattering when it's meant to highlight your natural features and not make you look like someone else. Although makeup can be really fun in that sense, you know, if you do want to look like someone else for a day or a night. But for just like every day and for special occasions, I think it's fun for makeup to just sort of enhance what you already have going on. So it takes a really long time to kind of figure out what's best for you, and makeup's going to be different for everybody. I'm actually going to go over my eyes again with this eyelash curler and put mascara on. I rarely do this, but when I do, it makes such a difference. It makes the lashes so much more dramatic. You're definitely not supposed to do that. Once you have mascara on your eyelashes, you're not supposed to go over them again with the eyelash curler, but it works so well. So it's like, I only do it for special occasions. See, like, I don't know if you can see on camera like the difference between this eye and this eye with the lashes, but this one's just so much more dramatic. I really have to rush here because I only have like 30 more minutes, or else actually less than 30 minutes, or else we're gonna miss the bus. So I'm like stressing myself out a little bit because normally this would take me like 2 hours. Next is bronzer, blush, and highlighter. Starting with bronzer. Bad news for me, it looks like I did not pack my bronzer brush. So I gotta think about this one. I think what I'm gonna do, put the bronzer on directly to my skin, and then I have no choice but to use my foundation brush. Alright, didn't come out so bad, but not going to be as easy tomorrow morning when I go to put any foundation on, because it's going to be a little darker than usual, but it's okay. On the plus side, the lighting in here is not so bad. I can see everything pretty well. Highlighter for events, I like to use this one from Chanel. This is the Le Blanc Rosy Light Drops. I just think this one is so pretty. So when we drove up this morning, we had lunch on the way. We stopped and we got, it was a Mediterranean food. Yeah, so I got like a falafel wrap, and we shared some hummus and French fries. And yeah, the wedding that we're going to is at the Roundhouse in Beacon, New York. If anyone knows it, it looks very pretty. So excited. Alright, so blush. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Matte Beauty Blush Wand. And this is just my favorite shade. I think it's called Pink Pop. I can't see it on here, but yeah, I'm 99% sure it's called Pink Pop. It's like a peachy pink, which I just find is a really flattering shade. And something I've been doing lately is bringing it in a little bit closer into the center where my nose is, because I just find that it gives it that kind of like you've just been out in the cold sort of effect, like a look. And I like to really kind of put a lot of blush on, and then afterwards I come back in with my foundation brush and blend it out. But I am a big blush girl. Alright, I'm going to do a tiny bit of eyeliner. This is Rare Beauty. I can't believe how quickly I'm rushing through all of this. Okay, not so bad. Foundation brush, going over that blush. Before lips real quick, I'm going to do some setting powder. This is the Tower 28 Get Set Translucent powder, and this is my Hourglass dual-ended brush. I like to take the small end and go over my T-zone because it's like sort of packing it in a little bit more, because that's where I get the shiniest. And then I use the bigger, more fluffy end to go all over my face to like set everything in. Lips, actually, I'm gonna wait to do lips until after I do my hair, because I don't want to get hair in my lip gloss. You guys know the feeling. All right, so hair. This is the big one. So as you guys can see, I brought the wig with me. I feel like the dress just needs hair down. So I brought it. I am nervous about this because this is the first time that I have worn my wig at like a really big event, and as you guys might know from my other videos, it does make me nervous in general. So I debated. I even brought stuff to like put my hair up, just like my own hair if I want to, if I get here and I feel more comfortable with that. I am so nervous, I literally want to cry right now doing this, but you know what? I think it's gonna look overall so much better if I wear this than if I didn't. So, all right, so I've just thrown the dress on because I feel like I was wearing a t-shirt, and once I do my hair, if I try to take the t-shirt over the top of my head, it's just gonna ruin my hair. So, yay, it works. The like plug in here keeps needing to be reset. I feel like sometimes in like hotels, stuff like that just doesn't work very well. So we shall see. It's heating up. I think what I'm going to try to go for is just a little bit of a curly and like a little kind of half up situation. These sleeves are going to be over my shoulders. It's just easier not to put them on right now while I'm like moving my arms all around. I am going to throw this deodorant on though. This is the Secret Clinical Strength. If anyone else, sorry, TMI, sweats a lot like I do, this one helps with that. Alright, can't forget about heat protectant. This is the Prep Rally by Drybar. And this is the brush that the Shlomi who made my wig recommended I get. Whew, I'm so stressed. Okay, front pieces first. And I'm going to hold it, but then leave the end out. Do you see how I have like this little piece at the end here? I have about an inch that I am not putting in the curling iron. A hairdresser taught me that that actually makes the hair look like the curl ends up a little bit more cool. So hopefully that's true. I don't have much time, so I'm not going to hold it forever, but just kind of like give the hair a little bit more body, you know, rather than just being like stick straight. I made a video actually on this, which I'll leave linked up above, the first time that I curled this wig with the curling iron, and it did not turn out well, so we'll see how this comes out. Fingers crossed for me. I think it's okay so far. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 seconds is enough. Quick 5-second curls. The thing I do find though is like taking a smaller sized piece with each curl helps it to curl faster, because I think what I was doing before was like grabbing a huge chunk of the hair. Like even this, I would split that in half. I actually do think that the tan did something to my hair, to my body. I feel like a little bit more tan. I like it because there's nothing like messed up with my hands or anything with this tan. Always gotta check the back with a little mirror. Always check the back. Okay, real quick, while the hair is cooling, I'm just going to do a little bit more on my face with some powders. So this is my NARS Laguna bronzer. Just like to add in a little bit more. Dior highlighter palette. This one, unfortunately, this color they're not making anymore, but they do make other colors of this type, and I think that they are really pretty. I like to use the red one as like a blush, and it's so like shiny and pretty. All right, hair feels cooled. Let me just do a little brush through. Maybe I'll just pin it on the side like this. I don't know if I love that from the side. I'll try half up. Just bobby pin the heck out of it. All right, let's see. right, I think that looks pretty actually, so maybe I just want to pull a piece out in the front. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Do that. Hairspray. Now it's lipstick time. So this is a Milani lip liner, and I just like early line them. Okay, and then this is from Mary Kay. Actually, I got it when I went to the Good Housekeeping event. This is the Mary Kay Unlimited Lip Gloss. Yeah, that's all it says. But I really like the color, and I think the color looks pretty with the dress. That's that. Jewelry. I'm just gonna wear this necklace, honestly, dressed up or down. This is the Talia necklace from Ideal Jewelry that I showed you guys. I did the collab with them, and ever since that collab I have not taken it off. Same with the earrings that I'm taking off right now. These are just the regular diamond studs. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with these ones from Majuri. These are like a chunkier gold hoop with the pearl. It's very small. That, and I'm just going to throw my lipstick in my bag, put my shoes on, and head out the door. Okay. Alright, so I didn't have enough time to show you guys the full look, but we're at the wedding now. Okay, so that's the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit the bell. And don't forget to follow the Fashion Squirrel as well over on Instagram. And hopefully I will